13 when Dad married Carol. She had a daughter, Brittany, 14 years old and already treating our house like a hotel. Within a month, Carol decided Brittany needed my room. Better closet space, better view, better lighting for her makeup videos. I said no. That room was mine since I was 6. Mom picked out the paint color before she died. Her handprints were still on the closet door from when we measured my height every year. Dad pulled me aside. You're being difficult. Brittany's adjusting to a new family. Be the bigger person. I tried explaining about Mom, about the memories. He cut me off. Your mother's gone. Carol is here now. Make this work. 2 weeks later, I came home from soccer practice. My door was gone. Literally off the hinges. All my stuff was piled in the garage. Brittany was already inside my room painting over Mom's blue walls with hot pink. I grabbed one of Mom's photo albums from my stuff. Carol snatched it. Brittany doesn't need reminders of your dead mother in her space. She threw it in the trash. I pulled it out. Carol threw it back in. We did this 3 times before Dad got home. He sided with her, said I was being dramatic. That night, I slept in the garage on an air mattress. Dad converted it into a bedroom the next weekend. Concrete floors. No insulation. Freezing in winter. Sweltering in summer. Brittany turned my room into a shrine to herself. Posters everywhere. Ring lights. A full filming setup for her social media. She had maybe 5,000 followers, but acted like she was famous. Blasted music until midnight. Dad said I needed to be understanding. She's building her brand. Meanwhile, I was studying for AP exams in a garage that smelled like motor oil and mildew. When I complained about the noise, Dad bought Brittany better speakers. The real problem started senior year. Brittany was 16 now. Started throwing parties when Dad and Carol went out. Small ones at first, 10 people, then 20, then 50. I'd stay in the garage trying to ignore it. One Saturday night, Dad and Carol went to some work gala. Brittany invited everyone from her school. The garage door was shaking from the base. Around midnight, I heard screaming. Different from party screaming, panic screaming. I ran inside. Brittany was in my old room, drunk, filming herself, trying to recreate some viral challenge where you kick through drywall. She'd already gone through once. Her friends were cheering, kick it again, do another one. She backed up, ran at the wall between my old room and the bathroom, put her whole body into it. That wall wasn't drywall. Dad had reinforced it years ago. Put in steel supports because of water damage from a pipe leak. Brittany hit it full force. Her shoulder connected with a metal stud. Made a sound like a bat hitting a baseball. She bounced off, fell backwards, hit her head on the corner of her nightstand. The one she bought to replace Mom's vintage dresser she'd thrown away. Brittany dropped, didn't move. Her phone was still recording. 50 kids started screaming at once. I called 911, gave them the address, started CPR like they taught us in health class. Brittany wasn't breathing right, making this horrible rattling sound. Paramedics arrived in 7 minutes. Felt like 7 hours. They stabilized her, loaded her onto a stretcher. I rode in the ambulance because I was the only sober person there and the only one who knew her medical history. Dad and Carol met us at the hospital. Carol was hysterical, screaming at me. What did you do to her? What happened? I explained everything. The party, the wall, the fall. The doctor came out 3 hours later. Brittany had a severe brain injury, swelling, bleeding. They'd induced a coma. Next 48 hours were critical. Carol blamed me. If you'd stopped the party, if you'd been watching her. Dad said nothing, just sat there, looked empty. Brittany woke up 5 days later, couldn't move her right side, couldn't speak clearly. The brain damage was permanent. Right side paralysis, speech difficulties, memory problems. She'd need years of therapy. Might never fully recover. The house changed overnight. Ramps installed, bathroom renovated, physical therapy equipment everywhere. My old room became useless. Stairs made it inaccessible. They had to convert the downstairs office into Brittany's new bedroom. 6 weeks after the accident, Carol came to the garage. We need this space for Brittany's therapy equipment. You'll have to move back upstairs, into your old room. I looked at her. The same woman who threw Mom's album in the trash. No. What? Her voice went sharp. Brittany needs this space. Figure it out. This is my room now. You gave me the garage. I'm keeping it. She tried arguing. I closed the door, locked it. Dad tried later that week. Son, please, we're drowning here. Brittany needs help. You should have thought about that before. Before what? Before